The OHL looks ahead at each of our teams as the 2022-2023 season approaches. Joining me now is Mississauga Steelheads head coach James Richmond. Coach, thanks so much for taking the time today.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Just to start things off, what makes the Steelheads exciting heading into this new season?
Well, I think that we have a real good nucleus of our team from last year back. I know that we're a little bit on the younger side last year, but a lot of our younger guys gained a huge amount of experience last year playing in key situations. So they're not going to be new to those situations this year, and having a year under your belt in a league like this is really good for our team. So we've got a good nucleus coming back, and we've added some good pieces around it. So we're looking forward to it.
You mentioned some of those players coming back. There's obviously no doubt that there's lots of talent on your team this year. Kind of reflecting on the playoffs last year, your second round exit to Hamilton, do you think it kind of showed some of those veteran players what it really takes this year to push their team to an OHL championship?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, Hamilton really loaded up there and had a great second half and deserved to win the OHL championship, I think. And they did a great job at the Memorial Cup. But watching them really kind of go through the OHL playoffs, it really opened the eyes of our guys. You know, guys like Del Mastro and Hardie and Belluz and Beck, they got to see it and learn it firsthand. So hopefully they know what it takes now to be a champion.
Speaking of Beck and Belluz, two very skilled players who got drafted in the second round of the NHL Draft this year, what's most important for them heading into this year to further continue their development towards their professional hockey career?
Yeah, I think both of them, I mean, they've got to get stronger. Obviously, any teenager's got to get stronger to play at the NHL level. But really their knowledge of the game and how to process it at a high speed. So that's what we talk about when we're showing video and whatnot. It's about their processor and what situation that they're involved in on the ice, what zone they're in. So I think that's what it is. It's a strength thing and really the processor, maturing into a player that can play in all three zones and have the puck all the time.
And then now kind of shifting over into what you've seen so far this preseason. Obviously, you have some new additions to your team. What players have kind of stuck out to you so far as leaders?
Well, you know, we've only played the 2 exhibition games and we played 11 of the 05s and 06s because we wanted to get them in. We knew that we have 8 guys going away to NHL camps. So we went pretty young, but Del Mastro stepped in and helped us out in the second game. Obviously being a world champion at the U18 level, world champion at the world junior level, and a signed NHL player. I mean, he's our captain, so it was pretty easy to see his leadership. But guys like Beck and Del Bell and Hardie and Charlie Callahan. Callahan's been around for 5 years with us. They're kind of the heart and soul guys of the team. So all the other guys look up to them. Obviously, being NHL picks and tryouts and whatnot helps. But just the way they conduct themselves every day in the gym and in practice, they're the hardest working guys in practice. So the younger guys are pushed a little bit, and usually you want the younger guys pushing the older guys, but our older guys are doing a good job of pushing everybody. So I'm looking forward to working with the group again. It'll probably be a little less work for the coaching staff because the guys have been around us for a while and they kind of know what to expect and bring the other guys along.
For those younger rookies that are coming in, has there been anyone specific that's really stood out to you in preseason training?
Well, we've got a couple of 05s here that have really, you know, I don't know if they surprise us, but it was a welcome surprise at camp, and Mason Zabeski and Finn Harding. They're both 05s who really put a lot of work in, obviously last year and then over the summer, and they're going to be here. But Ryerson Leenders, the 06 goalie, really has looked tremendous in our camp and then in our blue-white games and even in the 2 exhibition games. So those guys right off the top, they've been real good. Parker Von Richter has been real good on the D on the back end, who we just took And then our first round pick, Lucas Camaras, he's going to be real fun to watch in this league down the road. So.
And then finally, as a coach, what expectations do you have for your team now heading into this new season?
I was asked that same question last year when the experts picked us to be in last place. So, you know what? It's the same every year for me. I expect to win. We're going to work our butts off so that we're that team that is hard to play against. And then we'll just, we'll see where it goes. But if we get everybody back from NHL camps and if we all buy in and play a certain way, we'll be a good team. So I expect to win every time we come to the rink. I know it's really difficult to do, but those are my expectations, is to win every night. So we'll put the group together and hopefully they all come together and play as one, and we'll win some hockey games.
Well, Coach, thank you so much for your time today. I wish you and the Steelheads the best of luck as we head into this new season.
Thanks for having me. Anytime.